Hello everybody, today I want to tell you how Laravel works. Okay, uh, here the workflow of Laravel. First of all, user request user open browser and then browser request the website URL. It means that request to route and then route check the URL have exist or not. If if not, it will return to what and if have Laravel will return to check to controller, or if your route point to view, then it will check to view. Then okay, I talk about the view first. So route check, if route check the URL is valid, then it will go to views. Invalid also go to view, but by default Laravel will indicate it 404, mean that not found, and then it will show you to web browser and then user can see. And then one more thing, if the route point to controller, then controller will work on specific function. When controller work, controller can point to view directly, or controller go to model to check the model, and then model check to the database table and query what you want, then point to view, write something on view, then go back to controller. Or one more thing, if view here also can check to model and then point to database also. Okay, now let practice step by step. First we go to check route, so I need to open my project folder. I open on go to my project folder. Okay, Laravel. Okay, Laravel 12. I run cmd and then I code dot to open Visual Studio. Okay, I close all. Alright, so here is my project folder. Okay, now let's go to route web. Okay, now let me try route to view. Okay, and then I just write route get route views. Here's URL, for example I type user. Here view, so you can put view. I just put user. Okay, and then I stop it. Now let's try to run php artisan share. Okay, now server start, we open it, we go to open it. Okay, so we just user enter. Okay, mean that view user not found, so we need to go to create a view, resource view, and then we click new file, user.blade.php. so I just type HTML file and then p, this is user page. Okay, save, and then I go to refresh it. Okay, so this is the example of user request to route, then route go to view, and then so the user interface to browser. Okay, so now I will tell you how route point to controller. Okay, let's go. So here I just add one more. I call a link. Okay, go to slash user slash okay, user users sorry. Okay, I just try controller here. I just say controller. Okay, please reload it. Okay, so not found. This is control by default in Laravel. If route cannot find any match the URL here, so it will be so 404 not found. So now I create route. Okay, route get. Okay, route get. Then I type controller, exactly the same this one, controller or control only. So I go to change here, controller. Okay, I copy it, easy, copy it. Then we semicolon. Okay, we call controller name, so I will name it my controller, and it is class. And then we put the function name, for example index. For example, I save it. Okay, let refresh it. Okay, controller here, exactly controller. It said that the class target controller not. Okay, controller not exist, so I go to create one controller. Okay, to create controller we type php artisan make controller, and then type your controller name, my controller, enter. Okay, it will go generate to app http controller my controller here. So I run web again. Okay, I go to controller and create one function called index. Okay, index I copy, I go to controller app http my controller, here I create one function. Okay, my controller, I remove return type. Okay, so I return view. Our view name is user. I create a controller. Okay, I close it, and then you try to refresh. Okay, class my controller not exist, so we need to import class controller into our web here. So I need to use like that, use app slash http slash controller slash here my controller. So you just copy and paste here and save. Okay, let's try. Okay, view controller not found, so we need to go to create view new file, and then name it controller.blade.php html file. Okay, I put 81 dc controller page. Okay, I just refresh. Okay, this is controller page, so it works now. Okay, so I link controller page to user page, so I just type a, okay, slash user. Okay, I just here user, I refresh page, here user. When you click it, go to user here, and then go back to controller, just like this. It's fit together. Okay, so now this point browser route controller browser route view is done. This case is done. So we need to interact with model and database. Okay, model. So now I create one model. Oh, I don't need create because we have already user model. By default, you see this one connect to database. Okay, it connect to actualize. So I get start. Okay, actualize. So my actualize install in here database.actualize. Okay, so let's get start. So user here have already name, email, password. So I will call. Okay, I will call this user to show the user. Wait, let me. Okay, so I open this this database. Open. Okay, I open file location. Okay, here I have actual studio, so this is user. I double click and then I go to data. It is empty, so now I add one data. ID is 1, user is mode, email is mode at email.com, verify email. I just everything now created. I just create okay, so now I just oh error, not now user dot password. Okay, password I just put like this. Okay, I just save. Okay, so now user have. So I will go to my controller and then I change it to user. Okay, user. So you go to controller and then here. Sorry. Why? Let me say it again. Okay, this is user page. It is correct already. So I will call user to. I will call. I will call a controller to model. So I use app slash use like you can see app then model then type your model name user. Okay, let's stop. Okay, so I declare user equal to user and then get to get all data from user. Okay, then I compact what the user. Okay, let me run. Oh, sorry, this wrong. I must delete this one and then I like this. Okay, so I refresh. Okay, sorry, let me try one more thing. You just echo this one, echo. You don't return it to you yet, you just echo the result only. Oh, sorry. Okay, so here we can get data here. Okay, so I just this is we just return user. Okay, let's try. Okay, like you can see here. So I will make it into table. Okay, this is I will leave it in table, so I need to change this one. I close the echo to avoid print here, so the data will hide. So I go to view user, and then I will write a table here, table tr th. Okay, we write table here. As you can see, user have ID, name, and email. So I will list it here. Okay, so you can refresh username ID. Okay, and then I will loop for each using for each. So in Blade we use add for each. Okay, là user in user. Okay, user here without s. So I go to here, modify user with s. Okay, with s, and then okay, this one I use $sign, and then here I in for it. Okay, so I put tr here, td. In Blade we can use the same, and then dollar user. Okay, okay, let's try if it can list. Okay, let's check. Just refresh. Oh my god, for it statement. Okay, so now I check if the user can get it. So I delete this one first. I check if the view can list for it. Dollar user. Okay, let me refresh. Undefined dollar user. Okay, so I go back to controller here, user. This one I must use this like this. Let's try. Also cannot, so we need to change it, this one to compact. Okay, I put like this. It must be string or array, so I convert user to array. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, let me fix it for you. Okay, it's my fault because in compact we no need to use variable. You are string like this, so you string make sure it is correct with this one. Okay, user. Okay, so let's go. Okay, this one I delete it. I now need to convert it to array because it's array already. Okay, as you can see, so now I can use for each in user in the table. So I use table tr th id name and email. Okay, so I use for each here. In Blade we use like this to use for each in Blade, and then dollar user in dollar user. We pass the user here with s from controller, so we when we cut it from in view we use it like this. Okay, so we go to add in for it. Okay, we go to td tr. Okay, td. Okay, this is we can call user, like you can see. This is we use $sign. Sorry. Okay, let's refresh page. add for each mail form statement. Oh, sorry, it is for each, not for in. So this is ask. So like this, we change like this. I'm sorry. Okay, so you can see. So now we need only ID for first column. So ID we use arrow. Okay, ID, and then we duplicate it. Here name, and then email. Oh, boom, it worked now. You can see here. Okay, so this is how I mean that how controller can interact to model, and then model call data from database, and then we pass the data to you so in web browser. So now I will add one more data to see. For example, ID will be 2, name is like this, email will be like this, at email.com. Password I just type dummy. Okay, so I save it. So when you save like this, it will have 2 rows, you see here. Okay, here controller to model to database is done. So now I will tell you how to connect view directly to model and then go to database. Okay, so I go to user the same. I add one more table here. I add one more table, so I type p table 2. Okay, I pass the same, so it will have 2 like this, you see, and you can see table 2 like this. But in here I will change it to app/model/user and get. Okay, you see here, and then I refresh, it get exactly the same. So this is how you go to model and then connect to database. So this is all done. Also, controller can directly go to database without controller. Oh, sorry, without model. As you can see, you can use user equal to db raw select star from user. Yes, something like this, and then pass to you the same. You can refresh. You see db not found, so you need to use namespace. Use db like this, and then we refresh. Off, it cannot get data. Okay, let me check the official website to show you. Laravel.com. Okay, we can search here db raw. Database start. Let's find. Sorry, let's wait. Here db select. Okay, you can see here db select, not db. Okay, you can interact like this. db select, yes, and then now you can run it. Okay, it got exactly the same data. Okay, it got exactly the same data here. For example, I go to here and then catch data, have or not, don't have, catch log, job, migration, like this data. For example, I select from migration, like migration with S or not, with S, yes. Okay, so I refresh. I go to refresh. Okay, it don't have, so migration have only, as you can see, migration have only migration. So I need to go to user here, table one, this one. I just put it for one. I click it and then migration. Yes. Okay. I refresh it. I refresh it. Here, migration. You can see migration have what? Okay, but ID is the same. Same. So I copy this one and control save. Okay, I paste. Okay, same. So this is, so I show you how the controller connect directly to database without model. So we have so many ways to interact with database. We can connect database from you via model, or from controller via model, or controller directly to database. So this video at all. So I hope that you can understand, and if you have any question you can ask me in comment, and help me to like my video and subscribe my channel to support me. Thank you. Bye bye.